Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Monday, May 22nd, 2023, and giving you our team and total picks for today. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and to push the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also check out our Patreon if you want access to our premium picks. Our Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. You will find the link to our Patreon in the description and comments section below. Toronto Blue Jays vs Tampa Bay Rays. Losers of 5 of its last 6, Toronto has dropped to last place in the AL East. The Blue Jays are now 8.5 games behind the Rays in the division standings. Toronto scores 4.59 runs per game, 13th, and hits .256, 12th, with a .733 ops, 12th. It's hit 49 homers, 18th, and stolen 38 bases, 8th this season. The Blue Jays pitching staff has a 3.99 ERA, 10th, and a 1.27 WHIP, 12th, with 23 quality starts. Bassett has been on his game in his last 3 starts, surrendering 0 runs against the Pirates, Braves, and Yankees. He's held 7 of his opponents to 2 or fewer runs, and 4 of those teams scoreless. While he hasn't faced Tampa since 2021, he fared well in that outing, holding the Rays to 2 runs with 9 Ks in 6 innings. With that said, I'll bet the Blue Jays RL in Game 1 of this 4-game series. Our team pick is Toronto run line. The Rays are leading the pack in the AL East after almost 50 games, with a 3.5 game advantage over second-place Baltimore. Can they take a more commanding lead before the summer? Tampa Bay averages 6.09 runs, second, and hits .273, first, with a .850 ops, first. It's leading the league in home runs, 90, and has the second most stolen bases, 49. The Rays pitching staff has the second lowest ERA, 3.32, and the lowest WHIP, 1.15 in MLB, along with 15 quality starts. Our total pick is Tampa Bay minus 1.5 runs. Los Angeles Dodgers vs Atlanta Braves. The Los Angeles Dodgers continue their road trip and head further east to take on the Braves in a 3-game series. After a slow start, the Dodgers are back on top in the NL West division after reeling off 8 out of 10 games before hitting the road. The road trip started against a hot Cardinals team in St. Louis, with the Dodgers dropping 2 of the first 3 games while giving up 8 home runs. On Sunday, looking for a series split, the Dodgers allowed 10 more runs including another home run and made it 3 of 4 losses to the suddenly surging Cardinals. The Dodgers gave up 32 runs to the Cardinals in the 3 losses. The Braves will have the edge in the opener with Morton on the mound against a fairly untested rookie Stone. Morton has been excellent at home with a strikeout rate that is 2 Ks higher than his overall rate. He has an ERA of 2.50 at home this season as well. Stone, meanwhile, struggled to get swings and misses in his first start after an outstanding strikeout record in AAA. He will likely have issues with a Braves lineup that is deep and talented. The Braves' power should be on display against the rookie as well. They have hit 18 home runs in the last 10 games. Take the Braves with the run line. The Braves may have the best roster from top to bottom in the big leagues, but have remained in neutral lately due to a series of injuries, particularly to the starting rotation. The team's top 2 starters, Max Fried and Kyle Wright, are both out with injuries, but the Braves continue to pace the NL East division. After splitting the first 2 games of an interleague series with the Mariners, the Braves went for the series win on Sunday. On Sunday, Atlanta rookie left-hander Jared Schuster went 6 innings and allowed just 1 hit and a run to pick up his first career win. Travis d'Arnaud went 2 for 4 including a home run in the 6th inning that proved to be the difference in the 3-2 win to take the series over the Mariners. Take the under 9.5 runs. Detroit Tigers vs Kansas City Royals. Detroit had won 3 of their previous 4 before getting beaten in the middle game of the set Saturday afternoon against Washington. The Tigers entered Sunday 20-23 on the season, and they were second in the AL Central, 3.5 games behind the Twins for the division lead. On Saturday, Detroit got 2 hits each from Jonathan Schoop and Spencer Torkelson, run, 2 RBI, though it wasn't enough for them to earn the win. Torkelson hit his 4th homer of the season in a losing effort. Alex Vito, 0-2, took the loss as he allowed 3 runs on 5 hits, with no walks and 4 strikeouts over 5 innings of work. Michael Lorenzen is on the mound for the Tigers as he makes his 7th start of the season in this contest. He is 2-2 with a 3.44 ERA, a 1.206 WHIP, 9 walks and 26 strikeouts over 34 innings of work this season. Lorenzen earned the win in his last start, which came Tuesday against the Pirates at home. He threw 6 innings, allowing no runs on 5 hits with 2 walks and 7 strikeouts in a 4-0 Tigers victory. In his last 3 starts, Lorenzen is 2-1 with a 0.90 ERA, a 0.90 WHIP, 4 walks and 11 strikeouts over 20 innings of work. Lorenzen didn't factor in the decision in his lone career appearance against the Royals, which came in relief with the Reds on May 20, 2015. He threw a scoreless inning, allowing one hit with no walks or strikeouts in a 7-1 Reds loss. That outing came at Kauffman Stadium, giving him a passing familiarity with the park. Kansas City has been awful this season, and their inability to generate consistent offense has been a major reason why. We have seen them total 1 run in their first 2 games against the White Sox over the weekend, and that lack of run support makes things tougher for what has been a struggling pitching staff. Lorenzen turned in a solid outing in his last start, blanking the Pirates over 6 innings at home, and has been solid in his last several turns in the rotation. Detroit is still a sub .500 team, but they have played better baseball after a sluggish start to the year. You can't say that about the Royals, and that is enough to give the advantage to the Tigers in this contest. Our team pick is Detroit Tigers. Kansas City lost for the 6th time in 8 games, as they were knocked off by the White Sox in the middle game of their 3-game set Saturday. The Royals entered Sunday in the basement of the AL Central with a 14-33 record, leaving them 11.5 games behind the Twins for the top spot in the division. On Saturday, Kansas City got 3 hits from Salvador Perez, run, RBI, while Nick Pratto added a pair in the loss. The rest of the Royals were combined 2 of 25 in the loss. Perez hit his 10th homer of the year in a losing effort. Jordan Lyles, 0-8, took the loss on the mound as he allowed 5 runs, 4 earned, on 4 hits with 3 walks and 5 strikeouts over 5 innings. Brady Singer is slated to take the hill for the Royals here as he logs his 10th start of the season in this contest. He comes in 3-4 with a 7.09 ERA, a 1.533 whip, 16 walks and 40 strikeouts over 45.2 innings of work on the year. Singer earned the win in his last start, which came against the Padres at home Tuesday. He threw 6 innings, allowing 4 runs, 2 earned, on 7 hits with 2 walks and 3 strikeouts, in a game the Royals won 5-4. In his last 3 starts, Singer is 1-1 with a 4.50 ERA, a 1.56 whip, 7 walks and 11 strikeouts over 16 innings of work. Singer makes his 11th career start against the Tigers in this contest. He comes in 6-0 with a 2.44 ERA, a 1.157 whip, 17 walks and 57 strikeouts over 55.1 innings of work against them. Singer is 14-13 with a 4.33 ERA, a 1.332 whip, 62 walks, and 196 strikeouts over 214 innings in 40 career appearances, 39 starts, at Kauffman Stadium. The under is 31-15-1 in their previous 47 games against one another, so go with the under here. San Francisco Giants vs Minnesota Twins. The San Francisco Giants are missing several hitters such as Luis Gonzalez, Jock Peterson and Joey Bart, while others have just recently returned to the lineup such as Mike Yastrzemski. San Francisco is 20th in team batting average at .240, 18th in on-base percentage with .316 and 14th in slugging percentage at .409. San Francisco has scored 194 runs, which is 21st. Michael Conforto is the leader in home runs for San Francisco with 8, while Lamont Wade Jr. and J.D. Davis each has hit 7 homers. Davis is the leader in RBI with 23, and Conforto is second with 19. San Francisco has hit 60 doubles, 3 triples and 63 home runs in 45 games. On the mound, San Francisco is 16th in ERA at 4.27 and 20th in WHIP at 1.34. San Francisco's starting rotation has 17 quality starts, which is 14th, and the pitching staff is allowing opposing hitters to .260, which is 24th. Logan Webb is the leader in strikeouts for San Francisco with 65, and Scott Anderson has a team-best 4 victories. Alex Cobb gets the nod on the mound Monday. This season the right-hander 3-1 with an ERA of 1.94 and 44 strikeouts. San Francisco has lost 4 of its last 5 when playing against a team with a winning record. San Francisco has only the 20th best team batting average and is coming off a game on Saturday in which the Giants were held to 3 hits and no runs. Minnesota has baseball's 3rd best team ERA and is allowing the 2nd lowest batting average by opponents at .224. San Francisco starting pitcher Alex Cobb lasted only 3 innings last time out, allowing 5 hits and 2 runs, but struggled with control, issuing 5 base on balls. Minnesota starting pitcher Baylor Ober has had 5 consecutive solid starts, allowing 20 hits and 6 earned runs in 24 innings, with Minnesota winning 4 of the 5. Our team pick is Minnesota Twins. The Minnesota Twins are in the top 3 in 4 major pitching statistics. Minnesota is second in each of the following: WHIP 1.16, quality starts 23, and batting average allowed .224. The Twins are 3rd in baseball in team ERA at 3.40. Pablo Lopez has a team best 66 strikeouts, and Joe Ryan has a team high 6 victories. The leader in ERA for starting pitchers is Sonny Gray at 1.64. Minnesota will hand the ball to Bailey Ober on Monday. This season the right-hander is 3-0 with an ERA of 1.78 and 28 strikeouts. I like the under. 9 runs.